Welcome to the Cobra Experience in Northern California. It's a 25,000 square foot museum located in Martinez, which is about 30 miles east of San Francisco. The museum showcases the original Cobras, Shelby GT350s, GT500s, Daytona Coupe, GT40s, King Cobra, Sunbeam Tigers, and a Lotus. The museum is open to the public every third Sunday of each month. There's usually a Cars and Coffee meet in the early mornings before the museum opens. Also, all you military and first responder folks get in for free. The museum collection is huge, and sometimes they have different cars coming in and out. Every time you come here, expect a few changes and updates. As you walk around, you'll find tons of staff and volunteers with name tags. These people have some pretty neat stories to share. Most of these cars have a special story, and some of the staff actually own the cars you see. They're available to give you answers for any of the questions you have. These two white cars in the corner, the Cobra and the GT40, were actually the movie cars in the Ford vs. Ferrari film. And we'll get to that in a little bit. Walk around the museum and appreciate all the memorabilia that was collected for all these cars, because you probably won't see these often, or maybe even ever again. Now, this orange car in the corner is really special. It's owned by Drew and Janet Serb, which are the founders of this museum. Each car will have a little plaque like this, and it'll give you all the details on the car. But like I said, you can talk to the staff members and you can ask more questions about it. Some of the staff said that this thing is probably worth more than $2 million. That's a pretty expensive bungee cord right there. Here are the Sunbeams I was talking about. This is a convertible, and the red one next to it is a hardtop. That's a pretty cool prop. Meet Fred. Damn, that Chinese leaking again. Fred is not having such a good day. That's pretty funny. Here we have a 1964 Dragon Snake. The special thing about this one is that it was specifically designed for drag racing on the quarter mile. There were only a handful of these ever made, so it's extremely valuable. This is a 1965 Daytona, and again, it is very rare and it's extremely valuable. This is one of my favorite things about the museum. In addition to all the great memorabilia, they have a huge collection of original equipment and machinery that was used to build these legendary cars. Oh wow, take a look at that sticker. You can usually find these on vehicles that are owned by military folks. So whoever owns this car was probably in the Navy. If you look deeper into that sticker, it says that this car was registered at the Naval Air Station in Jacksonville, Florida. It's pretty cool to see these cars side by side with all the different options and specifications they have, because as you can see that the other one was a hard top, this one's a convertible top, but there are so many different parts that make these cars really different. And you can take your time and read all the plaques, check out all the specifications, and just appreciate all the cars. This one looks like a race car. Check out those tires. Roll cage inside. Looks like Simpson seats. Ooh, this is a really clean one. Again, another race car. but look how clean it is. Super nice. Now walking into the center of the museum, you can see the two GT40s. This one is a target top and the other one is a hard top. Again, this one's owned by Drew and Janet Serb. Pretty sweet. So these are the different heads for all the engines. Pretty cool to see that you can compare them side by side. Let's take a look at the engines. .427 Cammer, huge engine. This is a 427 with 58mm downdraft Webers and a Ford T44 transaxle. So this is probably the one that goes into the GT40 because you can see the axles go this way. This is a 289 full race. Big block Ford, small block Ford, any Ferrari, or any Corvette. Wow, that's pretty funny. So they're doing a movie up there, free movies. It was pretty cool. I watched it earlier, so yeah, this is a 427 Cobra. Experimental 260E. Let's walk around here. Oh, this is the IndyCar engine. 1964 Indy engine. Wow. What is this one right here? This is Boston. You can see.
We'll run it again in about 1.5 hours. Okay.
Look at that good old engineering right there. You could find that at Home Depot now. Back in the day, you just have to make it run, right? The mystery motor. That's what it is. The mystery motor. Like, what is this? I don't know. Oh look, more bungee cords. Here's another section of the museum that has all memorabilia. So this is the first time I've seen anything to this level of documentation. It's so insane how there's just so much history that is in this museum. And you can take a look at everything and enjoy it and appreciate everything that's going on here. It just kind of blew my mind that you can find it here in Northern California. After walking around this museum for a couple hours, I keep walking back to this car, and honestly, I think it's my favorite. There's something about it, I just really like this car. And the paint is like perfect. If you made it this far into the tour of my video, thank you for watching, I really appreciate it. I actually wanted to point out that this GT350 is actually going to be auctioned off, and it's going to be actually a sweepstakes car. So you can enter to win a raffle and possibly own this car. Take a look at their website and you can find more information about it. So if you ever wanted this car, here's your chance. Here we are back at the movie cars for Ford versus Ferrari. So see that guy in the red shirt right there in the back? That's Drew Serb. He's the owner of this whole facility, and he's the one who owns most of these cars in here. And it's pretty cool to see. He's giving an experience of a lifetime to this little kid right here. It's moments like this that make the Cobra Experience really genuine and awesome. I'm really glad I got to see that. I would highly advise all of you to come out here and take part in the Cobra Experience. It's more than just cars. It's a place where people can connect and share their passion. And you can see that happening right here. Look at this old chassis right here. Definitely just seeing all sorts of random things. This is an inside view of the Gary Thomas Theater. 40 seats with a 10.5 surround sound system and an HD projector screen. The theater plays a 20-minute historical film about Carroll Shelby, Shelby American, and the Ford Motor Company. It plays once an hour, so if you miss it, just wait for the next hour. This is how a race car should look, covered with rock chips. I assume these cars won't be restored to like new or show car finish. The rock chips and battle scars give these race cars more character. You can tell they were truly used for competition and speed. These are the last 3 cars displayed in the hall. I think they're probably the most rare. I've never seen these specific models in person. This is the only Lotus in the hall, and it was actually raced by one of the members here. This King Cobra looks crazy, the differential sticking out the rear. I've never seen this version of the GT40, and this is probably the only time I'll see it. This is a treat. So here are my thoughts about this place. This place is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Awesome cars, great historical memorabilia. You can come here, learn a lot. You can experience the bar over here. They have a merchandise shop, so you can leave with some shirts or some other merchandise or whatever you can find. But I really like this place. This is the Cobra Experience in Martinez, California. It's in Northern California. So if you're in the area, come check it out, because it gives you the opportunity to come really close and check out all these cars that you wouldn't be able to see in person. Like look at this Daytona. I've actually never seen one in person this close. Yes, at SEMA, but this is it's a historical collector's car. There's a lot of these collector's cars here. There's actually the Cobra over there and the GT40 are the movie cars from Ford versus Ferrari. So yeah, there's a lot of things here. I really like this place, and I would highly advise anybody to come through and experience it. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.